This is big. Hey guys and gals, welcome to Garage Gear. I'm JB, giving you the best tips and tricks to survive life in and out of the garage. This video is not sponsored. I purchased this Ariens 32-inch professional snowblower with my own money, so you know you're getting an honest review. Right off the bat, this is a snowblower that just makes you stop in your tracks and just say, wow. This is what snowblower dreams are made of, and this snowblower is made right here in the USA. Let's dive right into this two-stage. The model number on this Ariens professional 32-inch snowblower is 926082. This unit is 32 inches wide and can clear over 91 tons of snow per hour. Those are some insane numbers right out of the gate. To put this in perspective, my last Ariens Deluxe 28-inch snowblower threw about 65 tons per hour. So we're talking about 1/3 more clearing power here. The unit measures 60.3 inches long, 34.2 inches wide with the skids, and 46.6 inches tall. And as it is fully assembled, this unit weighs 339.1 total pounds. That sucker is heavy. The housing height here is 23.5 inches, allowing it to swallow up some pretty massive drifts. Inside, you'll find a high-speed steel 3-blade impeller with a diameter of 14 inches and big serrated 16-inch steel augers ready to chomp away at the biggest snowbanks. Sitting pretty right in the middle is their cast iron gear case. This is one thing that really hasn't changed much for Ariens in recent years. Hey, if you got a good thing going, don't try to fix it. Right. And the gear case alone comes with a 5-year consumer warranty and a 5-year commercial warranty. That's pretty solid. Coming along for the ride are adjustable drift cutters on each side of the bucket. And to help keep this video moving along with the YouTube algorithm, would you mind hitting that like button down below? Thank you very much. Down below, you'll see commercial grade skids, which are twice the thickness as compared to other models. Let's have a peek under this belt cover, shall we? Oh, come on, work with me. There we go. That is so clean. Wow. You never see them this clean, unless they're brand new like this. This belt tensioner right here is absolutely massive. What I love about this is Ariens just keeps using the same old traditional technology that just works. One belt for the drive system, 2 belts for the augers. The dual belt pulley here gives you better throwing power in deep snow. And there's a huge slot here on the back side of this adjuster, so you have plenty of room to really tighten these belts up with. And by the way, that's a huge cover. Moving back a bit, here it is, the brains of the operation. The Ariens AX 420cc engine with 21 foot-pounds of torque and an electric start. Maximum RPM with no load, as stated in the manual, is right at 3,600 RPM. This is one enormous engine. Whose idea was it at Ariens to put a fighter jet engine on this thing? Throttle adjustment and choke knob up top, primer bulb down low, here's your on-off switch and key, and over here your fuel shutoff valve. Oil capacity on this engine is 38 ounces, and here's a quick look at the oil temperature ranges for specific engine oils on this model. The gas tank up top is ginormous. This engine can really drink it, but that's what you get when you get a snowblower like this that can clear snow faster. Don't forget to run these babies on ethanol-free or stabilized gas, and the fuel capacity on this engine is 2.8 liters or 0.74 gallons. Underneath this prodigious power plant is the transmission housing. Another classic system that just works for years and years and years. This system will hustle this snowblower around with 6 forward speeds and 2 reverse. Now check out these massive tires, 16 inches tall by 6.5 inches wide, sitting on an 8-inch deep dish rim. These tires are going to provide some serious traction. These things are deep. I could eat cereal out of these things. Some Cinnamon Toast Crunch sounds awfully tempting right now. With these massive tires comes the auto turn feature, which allows for more efficient turning. Now making our way up, we have some heavy duty reinforced handlebars on this professional 32-inch snowblower. This unit just feels so sturdy in your hands, and speaking of that, this unit comes with some heated hand grips, which are an absolute blessing on some super cold days. Right here is the on-off switch, and these puppies heat up quick. On the front of the dash, we have an LED headlight, and this will light up your path beautifully. Here on the left is our drive lever. If I hold this down and then bring the auger lever down, this locks. This frees up my hand, so now I can adjust the chute, adjust the deflector, or adjust my speed. From here you can see my chute deflector. I can bring it all the way down low, or I can bring it all the way back up with various levels in between. As I mentioned earlier, this snowblower has 6 forward speeds. Bringing it down all the way into reverse 2. Reverse 2 is also pretty quick in itself. Now as for this chute here, this snowblower can shoot between 3 and 60 feet. All metal construction, all here throughout. I can swing it all the way over, and then I can swing it all the way back really fast. As far as warranties go, there's a 3-year residential warranty and a 1-year commercial warranty. Well, if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go fire this professional 32 up. Now, before we turn this baby on, I already know that somebody out there is gonna be saying, hey man, I wanted to see this throw some snow. Well, it's October. we'll get there soon enough. At least this way we can see how she runs, maybe give it a few laps up and down the driveway. We're gonna take our key switch here and turn that to on. From here, we're gonna take our choke dial, we're gonna turn this all the way to choke. And I'm gonna leave the throttle on low to start. And the manual calls for 3 primes with 1 second between each push of the primer button. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's give her a pull. Choke down. Throttle up. Gear 1. Gear 2. Man, this thing's got a lot of power just in gear 2. Gear 3. This thing really jumps. Wow. Gear 4. Now we're moving. Gear 5. Woo! That thing hauls. Gear 6, I got my running shoes on. Yep. Nice. We're gonna ease the throttle off. And then to turn her off, turn the key. Here's what I like on this Ariens Professional 32. First thing, this snowblower is super wide and taller than most snowblowers. This simply means it can inhale more snow. And since this snowblower has a massive 420cc engine on it, it can send snow back to the clouds. I wanted a snowblower with a bigger engine, and this one is almost twice the size of my last snowblower. The augers and impellers spin faster. Where does this matter? At the end of your driveway when you're hitting that heavy wet snow. It'll just keep on chugging. What's really remarkable about this unit is how incredibly easy it is to maneuver and steer. At 339 pounds and 32 inches wide, it's like driving a semi-truck that handles like a Honda Civic. It's easy to maneuver and easy to park in the garage, and we owe that to the auto turn feature that Ariens put on this. Without it, this unit would be very clunky and very stiff to turn. Now, I actually invited my neighbor and his 75-year-old grandfather over to come check this snowblower out, and the very first thing that the grandfather said as soon as he grabbed onto this snowblower was how easy it was to steer. That says a lot coming from an older gentleman. I mean, you can just see how easy this thing can just pivot and turn on a dime. What's still really nice is that Ariens really believes in keeping a durable product going. Unlike other companies that are basically making their machines out of thinner and thinner metals and putting plastic everywhere, Ariens is sticking with some thick metal. Other snowblower brands, I can literally bend the metal with my bare hands. This thing, no way. I'm actually waiting for the day when one of these snowblower companies out there just makes a massive mold for a plastic snowblower. And when it comes to a matchup with some heavy snow and thick ice, my money's on this thing every single time. Maintenance on these snowblowers is also relatively simple, and everything is easy to get to. Now here's a few things that grinds my gears with this Ariens. Instead of a normal turn crank chute up here or maybe down here, Ariens just had to get creative and put some kind of joystick mechanism in here. This is more of a locking joystick. It's not bad. It kind of reminds me of the Toro joystick. It just feels a little clanky and may take some time to get used to. With this joystick, you can do a much faster full swing from side to side. I'll give them that as compared to a normal crank style. The commercial grade skids on this unit are thicker, which is nice, but they're a little stubby. So I'm definitely gonna be putting on some armor skids on this unit in the near future. The engine on this snowblower is huge. We know this already, JB. I know, but since this engine is going to drink it, I wish they put just a slightly bigger gas tank on it. Maybe pushing toward that 1 gallon mark rather than a 3/4. We'll have to see how many driveways we can do and exactly how far we can stretch that 3/4 gallon gas tank. Now, if you're from the Buffalo area and you're looking for a quality shop, maybe you're looking to buy a new snowblower or get some service done, Schwab Equipment in West Seneca is there for you. I reached out to a lot of shops in the Buffalo area this summer, and many of which wouldn't even give me the time of day. The owner of Schwab was nice enough to help me out and was all about making some content in the future. He clearly gets how this whole social social media thing works. I'm a big fan of promoting good, helpful local businesses, so reach out to them if you have any snowblower or landscape equipment needs. And be sure to tell them JB sent you. I'll have their contact information linked down below in the description. Schwab did take some extra steps to check and make sure that this snowblower was ready for me, but I will still be doing my tricks to it. There is plenty of fun to be had with this snowblower. As far as protecting this snowblower, I'll be doing all my rust proofing procedures to this gal before winter hits. If you're interested in learning how to fully rust-proof your snowblower, I created a course that walks you through each section of your snowblower step by step, helping you stop rust in its tracks and make your machine last a lifetime. Be sure to check out the complete course linked down below in the description. I'm really looking forward to using this Ariens Professional 32 in the coming months. Old Man Winter may want to rethink things because we're going to unleash the beast. For more cool garage gear content, click or tap the screen right here. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the garage.